Bristol Airport's expansion plans have been rejected. Following a meeting that lasted more than 4 hours, the proposals to increase the airport's capacity by millions were refused planning permission by 18 votes to 7, with North Somerset councillors concerned that the detrimental effects to the environment would outweigh the potential benefits. Right now, the airport has the capacity for 10 million passengers, with between 8 and 9 million actually flying through the airport each year. Bristol Airport had hoped to increase that to 12 million by extending the concourse and adding thousands more car parking spaces, most of which were to be built on the surrounding green area. Now, the main argument from Bristol Airport was a boost to the local economy of around £210 million, and the increased capacity would actually dissuade travellers from driving down to London to instead fly from there. Now, as you might imagine, Extinction Rebellion, they have been very vocal. They organised a 3-day protest with dozens of activists symbolically burying their heads in the sand, and Huge Bristol Band Massive Attack called for the plans to be scrapped on Twitter. But it's important to say not everyone was against the plans. There were around 2,400 messages of support from the public, and Unite Union representative Mark Hutchinson said the expansion would create thousands of jobs and bring a huge boost to the economy. But that really pales in comparison to the amount of people that were against the plans purely for environmental reasons. For example, I mentioned that over 2,400 messages of support. Well, there were over 8,000 objections from the public. So what happens now? Well, North Somerset Council will have to meet again for the decision to be ratified, because the decision was actually against the advice of council officers. And following that, there's a 6-month period for the airport to appeal, which will then be heard by a public inquiry. So a battle has been won, but the war isn't nearly over yet.